All right, welcome to Northfield High School, where the Northfield Raiders will take on the Red Wing Wingers here. Nice windy day. It's a nice temperature. It's been around the 60s all day, but boy, is this wind blowing in from center field. JT Groutman out on the mound for the Raiders today. The tall righty making, I think, his third start of the season. He's looked great mowing down some people, mowing down a lot of batters, especially in that Faribault game. But today his catcher's different. It's Ryan Cahoon. He's been playing first base all season with Aaron Reister behind the plate. Reister's moving over to third to give Seth Thompson some DH time, and that moves Cahoon behind the plate with Vandewalker at first now. Nico Vandewalker at first, that is. At second base, it's going to be Aiden Molesky. He started the opening day down there in Mankato West, and he did a pretty solid job there. You know, the whole team had their struggles, but Jake Geiger at shortstop, he's been the consistency all year. Caleb Graw out in left. He's done a nice job there in his junior season. Austin Kev out in center, and Tegan Melgren out in right, so that'll be a nice combination there as we're already underway here. First batter digs in for Red Wing, as Groutman gets set here. First pitch underway. Swung on a high fly ball, right center field. Kep and Melgren both meeting there. Kep will make the catch out in right center for a quick first out. Gave the ball a nice little ride, but Kep able to get there. Now for the second batter in Red Wing's order.
Red Wing has played a game at Target Field this year.
Yeah.
So they've they played at the big stage.
How'd they get to play a game there again?
No idea.
Yeah. Batter calls time here. Groutman will assume to see a lot of that fastball. He does have a nice cutter and some good breaking stuff, but usually that fastball is able to just get by people.
Yeah, the sophomore dominated the entire game against Faribault.
Yeah.
And with the wind blowing in, that fastball is going to be a little faster than it usually is.
Might have a little glove side break too as well, blowing to Groutman's left. The catcher is right. You're right on the view. As that pitch hits the inside part of the plate, great job there by Groutman making it 0-2.
Yeah, two new infielders for Groutman. Same trust.
Yeah.
They can go out there and make a play.
There's a ground ball, left side. Geiger fields it on a nice hop. Throw to first. Vandewalker doesn't hold on to it, and the runner's going to reach on an error there. So an E3 puts the runner on first. The throw was a little off to down the right field line. Vandewalker tried to step into it. Just couldn't quite get there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to grab it? Now the third bagger stepping in with one out and a runner on first after the E3. Groutman looking the runner back. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's so windy. I'll do it. Then I know. Groutman's first pitch, nice fastball there, snaps in, but just misses inside. 1-0 the count now. Runner on first, one out. Here in the top of the first. Groutman kicks, fires, hits that inside part. Strike one, excuse me, on the second pitch. 1-1 the count. So 1-1 count, runner on first with one out. Batter taking his time, so's Groutman. Now they both come set. Groutman fires. Looks like he changed the speed. Gets a little chopper to the right side. He fields it before he goes out of play. Flip to first. Gets him. They get the out, but the runner advances. Surprise. Groutman didn't just let that one roll foul. He felt play was the best option there. Instincts kicked in. He gets the out. Now just needs that out at first. Smart play there, Groutman. Odds of getting a nice tailor-made double play aren't the highest. Yeah. 4-hole batter though. 2 outs. Runner on second in scoring position. Groutman's first pitch fastball below in the zone. Popped up and behind as Aaron Reister directs his left fielder Caleb Graw. Take a few steps in. You don't need to be playing too deep. But here on 0-1, we'll see what Groutman has after the fastball. Had him behind. Wind blowing in. Pitch just misses inside. Nice snap on that one.
So with that bouncer as he took the out, it always gives the coach confidence that you have a high IQ player that's already young.
Yeah, it's nice. You know that's going to keep developing. It's going to run off on the other guys coming up. 1-1 with 2 outs. Checks his swing, takes ball. High, 2-1. So 2-1 the count now. Groutman looking to find the zone. Geiger holding the runner on at second. Swing and a miss on the slider. Groutman gets him swinging through it. Now Groutman, you assume if you're the pitcher right now, all you need is a strike to put this guy away.
Oh, yeah. And you can probably just rely on the fastball all day.
Yep, just fastball in there. You assume he's going to maybe make weak contact, but there's nothing. Groutman gets the K, strains the runner in scoring position. We're going to the bottom of the first. Raiders up tied 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
Northfield Retirement Community has received higher satisfaction ratings on Minnesota's Assisted Living Report Card when compared to other assisted living facilities across the state. These high ratings in the quality of resident life and family satisfaction come directly from residents and their families. Northfield Retirement Community offers a wide variety of housing and service options that are specifically designed to meet the physical, social, and spiritual needs of aging adults. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
We're back here for the bottom of the first here on NorthfieldLive.com. JT Groutman was able to strike a guy out with 2 outs and a runner on scoring position to get out of the top of the first after a runner reached on an error. Now Jake Geiger is set to lead us off here in the bottom of the inning for the Raiders. Geiger having a fantastic year, doing a great job with the bat in his hands, really putting it in play and just finding ways to get on base, and it's just working out for the Raiders. So we'll see Geiger up here in a moment. Geiger, of course, playing shortstop as usual. On the mound, we don't really have a scouting report for this pitcher, but he seems to not be throwing the hardest. He's definitely got some stuff that moves, and we'll see how well he can locate here against the Raiders as there's a cutter in the dirt. We'll see what the Raiders have in store for us here, how to attack this pitcher who's probably not going to overpower you, it looks like, on the mound, but you never know. We'll see how well the Raiders are able to see these pitches out of his hand.
Number 2, the starting shortstop, Jake Geiger.
So first pitch to Geiger underway out of the windup. Geiger taking all the way. Low and away. The 1-0. Same spot, same result. Geiger takes the ball. 2-0 to the Raider leadoff man here in the bottom of the inning. Pitcher out of the windup. That one finds the zone. Middle high there. Geiger taking all the way until he had a strike, but that was a really good pitch to hit if he was looking for it. Wind blowing in here, a little out to right now. As Geiger puts a lift into one. High pop fly into shallow right field. Right fielder ranging in will make a sliding catch. Geiger retired after a nice catch out in right field by the Red Wing Wingers right fielder. It brings up Tegan Melgren.
Starting right fielder Tegan Melgren.
Melgren probably being the Raiders' most consistent hitter this year. Doing a great job finding gaps, just finding ways to get on base with some nice hits. As there's another one right there. Line drive the opposite way into left field. A perfect base knock there for Tegan Melgren to get this going here for the Raiders with one out in the bottom of the first.
The center fielder, number 18, Austin Kep.
Austin Kep now up for the Raiders.
Slow start for Kep, but he's a guy when he can get in a rhythm.
Oh yeah,
he'll do some damage.
Absolutely. Would love to see him get in a rhythm here for the Raiders. As the pitch is underway to him. Curveball in the dirt. Melgren holds up at first.
Surprised to see Melgren not go on that curveball in the dirt.
Catcher saw it really well. Looked Melgren right back. Did a good job holding him on there.
Melgren usually is taking that base already.
He's usually head down running there. The second's in the dirt. As there's a nice pick right there. Melgren has respect for this catcher clearly. He has a scouting report knowing maybe this isn't the guy to run all over on. 2-0 to Kep already with a runner on first here with one out. Game tied bottom of the first. Melgren faking the steal there. Pitch is low in the dirt. Good fake steal, gets the pitcher to miss. Now 3-0. Someone screams Kep isn't Barry Bonds, be willing to swing the bat up. But the 3-0 here, we'll see what Kep does on one out. Taken all the way. You can tell he wanted to swing there, but he put a little extra into the take a pitch, make it look like you're about to take an aggressive swing. Now 3-1 runner on first with one out. Pitcher looks Melgren back. Melgren doesn't even need to dive. He was so close to the bag.
Pitcher didn't even throw.
The 3-1 now to Kep. Ground ball, left side, shortstop. Doesn't quite get there in time. Kep has his first base knock of the season there in the infield, and it works. Raiders take it. Now got two runners on here for the DH, Seth
number 8,
Thompson.
the designated hitter, Seth Thompson.
This is why they played at Target Field.
Thompson, he also had a pretty slow start, but we saw him get it going a little bit in the last game there against Austin. We'll see what he can do here with two men on and an out.
So to talk about Red Wing playing at Target Field, every season the Twins will host a couple of high school teams, cover the cost for teams to make the trip to Minneapolis, and play one of their regular season games on Target Field.
Oh, wow.
So that game was Owatonna and Red Wing.
Wow, that's a nice game to get there. 0-1 now to Seth Thompson after he fouled that ball back.
I wonder if it's like a luck of the draw.
Yeah. Who knows? Pitch to Thompson here, popped up behind home plate, out of play. Wind definitely took that one a little extra. That went far there.
Kep's hit, it always takes one little funky hit to get you in that rhythm. And
that's how you get going, and that's exactly what he needed.
The sky's the limit for that kid.
0-2 now to Thompson, trying to fight back into this one. Kicks, fires, Thompson taking the away pitch. Good take there from the lefty.
Hey, he's out there for you. What'd he say?
Thompson, big power swing. He can do some damage too.
Yeah, absolutely. If he can get a hold of one, it's going a far way. Not sure about today with all the wind, but we'll see. As there's a ground ball, Taylor made for the shortstop, throw to second, gets him, throw back to first. Gets him. Red Wing turns the double play. They get it done. We're going to the second. Game still tied, 0-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
All right, we're back here for the top of the second. JT Groutman out for his second inning of work. He did a good job straining a runner on second with two outs, getting the strikeout there. We'll see how he does here. 5, 6, 7 due up in the Red Wing order. And to lead it off as a lefty here up against JT Groutman.
Number 11.
Number 11 steps up here for the Wingers.
Number 8, the center fielder, Tyson Fremel.
Number 11, but
Yeah, it's number 11. Either way, Groutman out of the windup here to the lefty. Kicks and fires. Swing and slice and foul the other way. Good job there by the hitter to attack, but Groutman's fastball just above his bat gets him to slice it off. 0-1 the count. He had some good timing on there too, but there he's whiffing through the breaking pitch. Good change up there by Groutman. Changing the speeds and the eye level there on the back door. Groutman ahead 0-2. We'll see what he goes to. Kicks and fires up and away. 1-2 there with a little waste pitch. The 1-2 here from Groutman's lead off the top of the second. Checks his swing. Did not go. We'll go to 2-2. Groutman doing a good job attacking these winger hitters. He throws a lot of strikes there, which is what you love to see from a guy with this good of stuff. You want to see him attack the zone, and he's really doing a good job there. As there he attacks him, gets him down swinging for the first out of the inning.
Number 2, the second baseman, Elias Pietzmeyer.
Number 2, the second baseman here, digging in for the Wingers. Also another left-handed hitter, righty on deck. We'll see what Groutman has for the 6-hole hitter. Brushes his knees off the plate there. First pitch of the ball. That wind can really mess with a pitcher up there.
I almost messed with your McDonald's there.
Yeah, my mom gave me some McDonald's before this game. 1-1 the count now with 1 out. Misses high.
The Red Wing in these bright purple, dark purple, I don't know.
Yeah, dark purple tops and the white bottoms with white sleeves.
Groutman here. Just attack the hitter. Yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of.
No, you just gotta stay confident in yourself there. Out of the windup here on 3-1 with 1 out, no one on. Groutman's pitch finds the zone there. Loads it up, full count here.
I didn't know if the ump was saying strike 2 or pointing at first to take your base.
Either way, full count. And that ball misses high and away.
Looked like the same pitch.
Yeah, it just popped up just a little more there. I think it just kind of moved Cahoon's glove a little more than the one before. Going to the 8-hole hitter now. Or no, this is the 7 hitter wearing number 8. Excuse me. Runner on first. 1 out here. Groutman out of the stretch for the second time in the game here. Checks his swing in there for a strike. Oh, 1 the count. Groutman's slider backdoor gets in there, 0-2. He's working ahead here, really attacking this batter, finding the zone. Looking great here out of the stretch.
Couple of raindrops.
Yeah, keeping you cool out here. Came down pretty heavy earlier. As their backdoor slider just doesn't quite find it.
Yeah, I could hear it was really windy. I looked outside and all of a sudden it's just downpouring outside.
Yeah, it was downpouring, but it was sideways.
Yep.
Yeah, it was coming down hard, but lightened up here. Game getting in fine. Should be over now, besides a few sparse drops. 1-2 the count. 1 out, runner on first. Swung on. Pop fly right field. Mellgren will make the catch for the second out here. So now there's 2 outs with a runner on first after the fly out to Mellgren, the right fielder. Catcher Ryan
Number
Cahoon gets some
13,
words
the
in here with
first
Josh
baseman,
Spitzek.
Calvin Nelson.
Here to the first baseman, we're number 13, the right-handed batter here, about to step in. Groutman been dealing here. Probably want to pitch something in here with his hands that far out over the plate. That's what he goes to. Finds the strike zone. When the batter has his hands that far out away from his body in his stance, he's definitely looking for something away to get his full arm extension out in front and really poke that the other way and put a drive into it. You really want to attack that inside part of the plate if you're the pitcher there up against a guy like that and really find that flaw in his swing. As there he goes to the inside again. Great pitching there from JT Groutman for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Groutman comes set. The 0-2 in the dirt to the backstop. Runner will advance to second there on the wild pitch.
Had a runner on first base, did the little fake steal. Cahoon's eyes were locked on him, just couldn't get the ball in the dirt.
Fake steal works to perfection there. Now 1-2 with runner on second here. Groutman with 2 outs comes set, kicks, fires, swung on. Accidentally hits it, but it works out for him. Tries to check his swing, comes up with a little more than he thought. Definitely did swing as well, so would have been strike 3 now. Repeating 1-2. Wind picking up in a gust here. The 1-2. Swung on, weakly hit. Right side, Molesky, Fields, flips, gets the out. Raiders strained another at second base. We're going to the bottom of the second. Still tied here on NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
When your car is under extended warranty, there's no need to go back to the dealership. The team at Whit Brothers has dealt with every kind of extended warranty company. With a quick call, they'll know exactly what it'll take to get your repairs covered. Warranties are there to reduce stress and risk. So let Whit Brothers make actually using that warranty as easy as possible. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Whit Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
We're back here for the bottom of the second. Howie Reister to lead us off here for the Raiders. Once we're underway, Red Wing pitcher out for his second inning of work here. We'll see what he has for us. Howie Reister starting his first game at third today on the season.
Number 9, the third baseman, Howie Reister.
Full mini, but if I get your attention.
Reister digs in, first pitch to him, swinging, ground ball, line drive up the middle. Reister reaches, first pitch swinging for a base knock.
Number 12, the starting catcher, Ryan Cahoon.
Here's your catcher, Ryan Cahoon. Again, from the left side of the plate here, the switch hitter digs in.
Yeah, Cahoon's been a very solid bat for this Raider team.
Yeah, one of the more consistent ones. We've seen him move up in the order as such, as he's just been able to provide such a spark as he takes low pitch there.
Especially against the Faribault Falcons.
Yeah, he did.
That two-double game.
Two-double game, yeah.
You can't get any better than a two-double game.
Fantastic job there, both to different parts of the field, too. One to left center, one to right center. The 1-0 here shows bunt, gets it down. Great bunt there. Runner will advance. The throw to first. Gets him. Reister digging for third. The throw across the diamond. Nabs him. Reister tries to get aggressive with it on the sack bunt. Turns into a double play there.
Spitzak looks really frustrated at third base.
Yeah.
I don't think that was designed. I think Reister kind of went on his own there.
Yeah.
Hitter.
That's what it seems like. Here's your first baseman, Nico Vandewalker. Out of the windup here. The pitch to the right of the first baseman in the dirt. 1-0 now with 2 outs here, no one on. To Nico Vandewalker. As he pops that one up out of play. 1-1 the count. Here. Ground ball up the middle off the pitcher's glove. Vandewalker hustling. The recovery throw. Oh, not in time. Nico Vandewalker, infield base hit. Great job there hustling that one out. The Raiders have a 2-out base runner here. Big guy gets moving,
10, the left
and he gets it
fielder,
done.
Caleb Draw.
Go ahead and instant replay on that hit brought to you by Community Resource Bank. There, as you can see, it just bounced right off that pitcher's glove. And Vandewalker just able to get down the line in time. Now 2 outs and a runner on first. Batter Caleb Graw takes pitch high. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, probably one of the most awkward base hits you could really get.
It's a frozen rope in the box score tomorrow. 1-0 the count. 2 outs. Vandewalker on first. Graw the batter. Swinging big that one. Curveball moves a little more with the wind. Just keeps throwing the Raider hitters off, as it's hard to hit in these conditions. 1-1 the count. Pitch to Graw. Swung on, fouled off. 1-2. Two outs, runner on first. Raider an 8-hole hitter. Pitch swung on, line drive to the outfield. Right fielder not there. It bounces off his head as he tried to go down for it. Vandewalker is going to advance to third as Caleb Graw has a base knock here. It went off the right fielder's head. He's a little slow to get up.
Yeah, went to dive for it and just smacked him right in the face.
Yeah, he's walking that one off as we'll get an instant replay there. Brought to you by Community Resource Bank. There, as you can see, or you can't really see, the first baseman kind of got in front of the camera, the view. But he just kind of went down for the ball, tried to get it before it hit the ground, and it just hopped right up in front of his face. And as you can see here, we are kind of in the weird position where on the left side there, up above the tree line, you can see dark clouds, and on the right, that sun's really poking out here. So that can create some really weird shadows there. It just makes it just that much harder to see the ball coming out of the pitcher's hands. So just something to keep in mind there as the Raider hitters come up here.
Let's go, Aiden. Come on, kid.
Aiden Molesky,
Now.
the second baseman, digs in here.
Go, Aiden.
First pitch to him. Quick pitch, ground ball. High chopper, left side. Shortstop collects himself before he throws, and Molesky beats it out. Aiden Molesky has an infield base hit for an RBI there. A fantastic job putting the ball in play and just beating it out there by Molesky.
The shortstop, number 2, Jake Geiger.
Just a great job there. As you can see, Molesky doesn't make the best contact. He just puts the ball in play, and he just runs down that line before the shortstop can even realize what's going on there. He thought he had plenty of time, but Molesky gets there, and Raiders take the lead. First pitch there, back to the top of the order, Jake Geiger. Ball 1.
So 4 singles for the Raiders this inning.
That's what you want to see. That's what the Raiders have been lacking all year, and they're finally really finding it here against Red Wing.
Yeah, you know, we haven't seen a lot of big hit games from the Raiders, and one time through the order in these first 2 innings, 6 hits.
Yeah, Raiders need a game where they just run that hit tally up. It's really good for morale when everyone just is seeing the ball nice. As Geiger's seeing the ball there, 2-1 the count.
And now you got your leadoff hitter, one of your most trusted hitters on the team up to bat with 2 guys on, and good 2-out rally.
Probably the two guys you trust most up here and on deck here for the Raiders as Geiger fouls that one off. 2-2 the count with 2 outs.
Yeah, Melgren's really the guy that got this all started with that base hit last inning.
Yeah, that base hit the opposite way really just set the tone for the Raiders getting these hits. 2-2 the count. You can hear Melgren cheering on Geiger there on the on-deck circle. The pitch to Geiger, swung on, popped up. It's going to be out of play. We'll do it again here in 2s. Two count, 2 out, 2 runners on here in the bottom of the second. Raiders up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Pitch on the way here to Geiger. Swung on, high fly ball. Left center fielder coming in. Will make the catch. Raiders strand 2, but they take the lead. We're going to the third inning. Raiders up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
It's baseball season, and I know my kids always seem to bring home enough dirt from the field to create a pitcher's mound. When the battle with dirt and stains leaves you exhausted and feeling like it's an extra inning game, call Service Master by Hyatt and let us hit a home run cleaning carpet. You will feel like you're walking away with a come-from-behind win after Service Master by Hyatt gets your carpet as clean as a relief pitcher's uniform. Call us today at 507-366-7149.
Another lefty due up here in the top of the third for JT Groutman to face. Wingers throwing a lot out here up against the big righty here that the Raiders are putting out on the mound. Entering here the top of the third, Raiders just took the lead in the bottom half of last inning, the bottom of the second. After a nice Aiden Molesky ground ball, he just beat it out. The shortstop thought he had a little more time to throw him out. And Molesky just kind of flew
16.
down the line.
16.
So we'll see what Groutman can do here. He's been throwing well, really finding the strike zone, especially when he gets into that stretch. We might even see him, you might not be surprised if he just goes out of the stretch even with no runners on. He's really been pounding the zone when he gets into there with a runner on base. He really locks in there and doesn't let him go anywhere else. Number 16 here, I think this is the 9-hole hitter for Red Wing due up. So 9-1-2 with Groutman out of the windup. First pitch fastball, that one finding the outside part of the plate.
And he's the right fielder, so he's the guy that got hit in the face.
Oh, yeah.
By that ball.
He went down for a little low hopper around the shoestrings, came up empty, and with a ball, just bounced right up into his face there on the hop, but he shrugged it right off, just wiped it off. It obviously didn't hit him square. So he's up here in the bottom half, or in the next inning here, with a 1-1 count. Groutman dealing. Weak ground ball. Up the middle, Reister charges, Fields throws, not in time. Really tough play there on the swinging bunt. Reister can't quite get it there in time, but still a pretty good play by Reister, especially for a guy who hasn't played third base all year. Does a great job attacking there, get a strong, confident throw off. Doesn't quite find the glove in time, but still a good throw.
Yeah, that's just the perfect swinging bunt for a hitter. It's placed in a spot where it's tricky. Pitcher probably shouldn't take it. Third baseman's coming up.
Yeah, that's the third baseman's ball. But now, no one out with a runner on first. Showing bunt, doesn't get it down. Runner on first has to stay. And it's going to be strike one. Comes up empty. First pitch bunting. We'll see if they go back to it. You'd really expect your leadoff hitter to be able to get that down. But here, it's 0-1 after the attempt. Groutman comes set. Reister ready to charge. Batter swinging. 0-2 after the foul ball. Groutman doing good here. Attacking this batter. 0-2. Runner on first. No outs. Raiders up 1-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And we're playing. Groutman kicks, fires, misses high. Looked like a cutter there that just kind of stayed high. 1-2 the count. Groutman comes set on 1-2. Looks the runner back. Slide step fire. Misses low and away. Runner takes off. Cahoons throw down to second. It's offline. Takes the fielder off. So it's a ball and a stolen base there for the runner. Wingers have a runner in scoring position with no outs here.
It was a nice throw. Just pulled Molesky off the base there. Couldn't really get the tag on after it pulled him off the base.
Little offline. Pitch was also 2-2 now. And that one a little offline as well. Wind really blowing in here. That could definitely be throwing off Groutman. Now a full count. Still no outs for the Raiders. Groutman comes set. Gets some weak contact. We'll do it again at full count. Nice fastball there. Batter doesn't really see it well, but just sees it just well enough. Full count still. First base open. Runner on second, no outs. Groutman pitch. Checks his swing. No appeal. They won't appeal to the base umpire.
The base umpire
says no.
Was kind of lost why people were kind of looking at him.
I don't think the base umpire knew that sometimes they would check a swing.
Baseman Jacob Rogers.
But it looked like he swung through that one, but they call it a no. Now 2 runners on. Raiders looking for a nice double play here. Groutman comes set. Looking the runner back on second. Throw offline. Geiger couldn't hold on to it.
A good pickoff move.
Yeah, good pickoff move. Geiger in a good position. Just didn't quite work out the positioning of the ball.
They just hit the base runner.
Yeah, that was really it. Good spot there to apply the tag, but maybe a little bit indifferent. But Geiger's still holding him on tight. Pitch, bunt, popped up, foul. Just strike one there. Raiders will learn from it. And here you would assume first baseman Vandewalker is charging.
Yeah, with that runner on second, Reeser will take that bag on third. Hopefully you get that third.
Yeah, you want that out at third, that
out
lead
at
runner. Groutman will also be crashing down that third base line more towards the middle with Reeser ready to really pick up anything too close to him. But 0-1 with 2 runners on, gets bunt down, shows bunt, doesn't get it down. Runner still takes off. The throw doesn't find the glove as a delayed steal works out there on the ball.
A runner on first able to take the base on second
with
since Molesky covering first. Geiger backing up the third baseman. No one's at second base.
With the pitch being way off, Reeser had to pop up. He was kind of standing, or Cahoon, the catcher, had to kind of stand up, and he was looking right at the batter instead of third base, just because of the positioning of just the way that the field is weighted. As, that pitch misses high. Cahoon had to step around, then try to throw it, and by the time he was rushing his throw so much it came a little offline. Even then it was late.
Yeah, so if you're Groutman here, try to get this batter without any damage done.
Yep.
Rest of the inning.
2-1 the count. Groutman comes set. Pitch misses high, 3-1. You really don't want to give up a walk here. It would get a double play back in, but you really want to be able to get the out.
Yeah, infield playing on the baseline. You know, if it
corners in,
hard hit, runner goes home, you can fire that thing home.
All fielders ready to look back. Checks his swing, yes he did, and he knows it, full count now.
Yeah, Groutman, as Velo's getting up there, you can tell this Red Wing team, a lot of check swings today. They're really far behind.
Yeah, Groutman, when he's able to locate that fastball, he's blowing it right by him. We'll see what he does here on full count. Kicks, fires, plunks him. Groutman hits the batter, loads the bases up with no outs.
Number 7, the catcher, Reed Hartman.
Now Raiders just looking for an out anywhere. You would trade an out for a run. Especially a double play ball. Middle's back. Spitzak calls from the dugout. So Middle's playing for the double play. Corner's looking to cut off that run.
Well, you hit the batter, but bases are loaded, and you can turn a double play now.
Groutman's pitch, ground ball. Geiger doesn't quite get there. It's going to be an infield base knock. A perfectly hit ball gives the Wingers a run there with a bases loaded infield single. Reister playing in on the grass, ready to charge a ball. That's just the risk of running that defensively.
Starting pitcher.
Reister not quite able to get to that hard ground ball off to his left. We'll do it again here. No outs, bases loaded in the top of the third. Game now tied 1-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Groutman misses high. He's not getting that high pitch called today. And his stuff is really wanting to find that.
Yeah, corners are in. I thought the middle infield would be in, 0 outs. You know, you'd probably want to try to get the runner at home, but Spitzak,
this early in the game,
he knows what he's doing.
This early in the game, you just want to get out of this inning. You'd take being down 2-1, I'd say, going into this rest of the game than let this inning spiral more. 1's the count. Still no outs. Taking high. 2-1 count. One and one. Or 1-1 the score on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. 2-1 the count. Bases loaded. No outs. Here in the top of the third, Groutman fires. Swing and a miss. Evens it up 2-2. The count. No outs still, bases loaded. Groutman comes set, kicks, fires, just misses inside. Tries to find that backdoor breaking pitch. Doesn't quite find the zone. Full count. Groutman comes set and fires. The full count. Line drive over Geiger's head. It'll score 1. It'll score 2. And the runner, the batter going for second will get there. It's a 2 RBI hit for the Red Wing Wingers. They take a 3-1 lead with still no outs here on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Number 11, the center fielder, Tyson Cremel.
A massive hit there. Does a great job finding a gap, just lifting it over Geiger's head. Raiders take a mound visit.
Single.
Yeah. Batter gets credited for a single and advance on the throw, but also he gets credited with 2 RBIs. Raiders, obviously you let Groutman stay in here, not only just because he's probably your maybe ace. I don't know if you want to say that, but one of your main starting pitchers, and this is his first adversity he's really seen here as he's just a sophomore. You want to see what he can really do to get out of the situation, so we'll see what the Raiders have in store for us here. We'll see what Groutman can cook up here on the mound, facing number 11 here. Now remember, number 11's last at bat, he had a nice foul ball. He timed it up nicely, just sliced it out. Infield not all playing in. Second baseman playing normal depth. Groutman's pitch with runners in scoring position. Misses high and away. Runners on second and third. First base open, no outs. Raiders still looking for that first out. Now more than ever, I think you've prioritized that out. Groutman just can't quite find the zone, though. 2-0. Count. Raiders down 3-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Groutman kicks, fires, fouls off. He's got the batter late there. Just a late swing, pops it up. Batter calls time here. Steps out. 2-1 count here with 2 runners in scoring position. First base open and no outs. Groutman's pitch. Time was called. He balked. Groutman balks in a run. Oh, wow. Red Wings scores their 4th run of the game. Now have a 3-run lead off of a balk with 2 runners on. Massive mistake there.
Yeah, the ump never even warned JT.
He might have given Spitzak a warning to relay. I think I saw them talking about something. He might have received a warning earlier. But there's another ball. 3-1 the count. This inning's kind of spiraling out here for the Raiders. Red Wings scored 4 here in the top of the 3rd with still no outs. 3-1 count here with a runner on 3rd. Groutman collects himself, kicks, fires, blows the fastball by him. Great job there by JT Groutman to battle back. We'll see if he can keep battling back. Get this strike here. Full count, no outs. Groutman comes set. Groutman taking his time between pitches. This one, misses low. Cahoon can't get a good frame. And he walks the batter. Now, runners on the corners. No outs here.
Number 2, the second baseman, Elias Pietzmeyer.
Important to see how Groutman changes here. What changes in his motion to see how he can find this zone. Just try to induce some weak contact.
Yeah, last inning walked this guy. So hopefully you can set him down on strikes here, get him to ground and do a double play.
There's a strike there. Groutman pumps his zone.
Starts that bad, but just kind of stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
That's really what you need to do.
Just stop the bleeding here. Exactly. 0-1 now after the first pitch strike. Runners on the corners. Groutman picks off first, and it's by the first baseman. Runner scores. Other runner advances to second. With still no outs, it's now a 5-1 game. With another runner in scoring position now. Massive defensive mistakes for the Raiders. You know, Groutman's been walking his share of guys, but the defense here for the Raiders hasn't really been giving him much faith there. 0-1 the count. Batter calls time. Runner on second. Groutman looking him back as he comes set. Still thinking about it, but no one holding him on. Fastball by the batter. He gets a little piece of it.
We have some action in the Raider bullpen. Mickelson warming up.
Eli Mickelson, Raider closer, warming up in the bullpen. As Groutman's 0-2 pops out of his hand, misses away.
Yeah, you know, you hope Groutman can finish this inning, and then we could throw him back out there for another inning, but if it just can't happen.
Yeah. Got to be ready to adjust.
Unfortunate circumstances.
Everyone has those off days, as every pitcher can attest. Whoa. Groutman's pitch in a massive gust here misses away.
And, you know, Groutman is probably one of their best pitchers.
Probably,
you know,
yeah.
It's just, you know, sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
Yep, sometimes you just don't have your best stuff working here. Sometimes you can't locate it. 2-2 the count. No outs here. Groutman out of the stretch. Fires. Misses high.
And before this inning, I mean, he just mowed down their lineup in those first 2 innings. So
Groutman got to be able to wipe it off before his next appearance. His full count pitch fouled off. We will remain at full count. Full count, no outs, runner on second here. Raiders down 5-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Groutman kicks, fires, walks him.
And I think that'll be
it.
The day for JT Groutman.
A day to forget for JT Groutman on the mound. Raiders make a pitching change here. Eli Mickelson set to enter the game. We're going to take an ad break. We'll be back to you. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
The Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club off Highway 3 in Northfield.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
We're back here. Eli Mickelson in to pitch for the Northfield Raiders as Ryan Cahoon steps out, has some last minutes words for him. JT Groutman had a good 2 first innings, but couldn't quite find it there in the top of the third. Red Wing now up 5-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Mickelson trying to stop the bleeding here with still no outs and 2 runners on here.
Yeah, we've seen Mickelson come in the late relief closing pitcher type of role. Here he is, third inning. And this is really our true test to see how long he can make it in a game.
Yeah, as batter shows bunt, but he pulls back, takes strike one. Don't think he was actually intending on bunting there.
But yeah, if this goes well for Mickelson, Spitzak now knows he's got another guy in his rotation that he can rely on for 4 innings.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to see someone else work into that starting rotation for the Raiders, as Mickelson now ahead 0-1. Ooh, called strike there on the top of the zone.
The batter did not like that.
Yeah, that's a pitch that's been called a ball all day.
Really rolled his head.
Yeah. Zone may be changing with the score. 0-2 the count. Mickelson ahead. 2 runners on, no outs. Batter takes time. Mickelson taking a while to get the sign from Cahoon.
And we've noticed that from Mickelson. He takes a while. He'll take his time.
He likes taking his time. No shame in that. No pitch clock here in high school.
And you can tell batters don't really necessarily like it too much.
Absolutely, and the batter's right to take time there, but ground ball up the middle. Geiger fields it, throws to first, gets the out that he can. Knows he can't really get a good flip onto second with the way he was kind of having a little trouble getting a good grip on it, and runner was speedy. He gets it out at first. Smart play there by Jake Geiger. Raiders now have at least one out.
Yeah. Once that first out's there, we stopped.
Becomes a lot easier.
8 of their we finally got that first out 8 batters later. These next 2 should be a lot easier.
So is this who lit off this inning or on deck?
This is the 9th batter of the inning.
Gotcha. Well, 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. First base open, Mickelson misses low and away. Mickelson comes set. 1-0 the count with 1 out. First base open. Finds the zone. One and 1 the count now. Mickelson. He takes his time, shaking off Cahoon quite a few times. He knows what he wants to throw. Mickelson comes set now. Batter shows bunt, doesn't get it down. As throw into third, sails over. But left fielder there to back it up.
Yeah, they had the guy on third base caught.
Yeah.
Just couldn't capitalize.
Geiger was there backing up third as Reister was crashing down. Cahoon's throw just kind of sailed, but pitch was a strike there on the missed bunt. 1-2 the count with 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. First base open. Mickelson's pitch, curveball misses away there. Wind might have taken that one a little bit.
Yeah, if you're the Raiders, that's just how the inning's been going. You had an out on third base, and it just didn't happen.
Yep, just how it goes. 2-2 the count. Mickelson pitch misses up and in. Cahoon there to grab it though. Bobbled it a little bit, but eventually picks it up. Full count now with 1 out. Full count here. Mickelson doesn't find the zone. Ball 4 loads him up here with 1 out. Red Wing officially batted around.
Number 16, the right fielder, Johnny Speltz.
Johnny Speltz, the right fielder, digs in here for the Wingers.
And he's the same guy that got hit in the face in right field. We talked about that at the beginning of the inning. Probably felt
way back in the bottom of the second. Strike 1 there. Mickelson attacks, gets up early.
Felt like forever ago.
Yeah, it definitely does. 0-1 now. 1 out, bases juiced. Mickelson, his 0-1 misses away. 1-1 the count. After this game, we have a boys lacrosse over there on the high school football field here on NorthfieldLive.com, so make sure to tune into that. As Mickelson fires the 1-1, just misses. 2-1 the count now.
The Northfield coaches showing their frustration with the strike zone.
So 2-1 the count. Mickelson gets him to ground ball. Jake Geiger, throw to second, gets him. Throw back to first. Not in time. Too late of a hit. Raiders get 1 out, but another run scores. Now 6-1 with runners on the corners and 2 outs on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Shortstop, Christian Kaler.
2 outs, runners on the corners here. Raiders down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, just looking to end this inning. Trying to stop the bleeding here in the top of the third. Still plenty of time to get back into this one. As Mickelson finds the zone there. 0-1. Mickelson comes set on 0-1, looks the runner on first back. Probably not going to want to throw over there after a throw over to first with runners on the corners earlier, resulting in a run scoring, but different pitcher anyways. 0-1 gets him to foul it off. Mickelson ahead 0-2. Looking for the put-away pitch. Raiders moved around defensively for this game. Not sure how it's working or how much they're loving it, but check swing gets a little weak foul contact there. You might see the Raiders in their next game move back to the defense that they've been running more in this season and just try to let those guys flourish in those positions. Try to give them a chance to develop, and because it does seem like some of the changes haven't been working out perfectly. But 0-2 here for Mickelson. Finds the zone. Raiders finally get out of it. Eli Mickelson gets the backwards K. We're going to the bottom of the third here. Raiders down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Michael Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
We're back here for the bottom of the third. Big top half of the inning. Red Wings scored 6. Now up 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders looking to come back. It's not going to happen all at once. It's not going to happen in one swing. Got to keep the line moving. They've looked good with the bats, but it's a completely different ball game now. After that long half inning, it can really shut down some hot bats, but we'll see how the Raiders can bounce back here. Tegan Melbourne leading them off. That's a great guy to lead off this bottom half of the inning with 2, 3, 4 due up here in the Raider order, so we'll see how they can attack the Red Wing pitcher. As if this bottom half of the inning doesn't go good, it might be a long one here for the Raiders if they can't get something going here. Melgren digs in now for the Raiders. The Raider right fielder steps up. First pitch on the way to the lefty. Swung on, hard hit, ground ball line drive into right field. Base knock for Tegan Melgren. First pitch swinging what the Raiders needed. Melgren does his job, keeps the line moving, brings up Austin Kemp.
So Melgren, 2 for 2, 2 singles.
Yeah.
Staying hot. Kemp, first hit of the season, last at bat.
Yep. We'll see. We'll look to see him go 2 for 2 here to start this one off. Melgren leading off first. Kept swinging. High fly ball deep center field. Center fielder going back. Makes the catch. Throw back to first. Not going to be there. Kep with a long warning track fly out there. Center fielder didn't even really see it. He just kind of stuck his glove up there and ended up coming down with it. Kep gave it a ride. Just couldn't quite find the grass.
Number 8, Seth Thompson.
That's a good sign, though. Kep gave it a ride.
Yeah.
That's just kind of batted ball luck.
And Thompson grounded into a double play his last at bat. So looking to avoid that again.
Yep. 1 out runner on first here. Thompson takes ball high. 1-0 the count with a runner on first. Raiders down by 5 here, trying to climb back 1 run at a time. Pitch on the way to Thompson. Swung on. High fly ball. Left field. Left fielder going over. Not going to get there in time. Milgren had to hold up at first, so Raiders only move up one spot apiece. But Thompson gets a long single there.
Howie Reister.
Thompson gave it a nice ride. Probably a double in most times, but with one out, Milgren was holding up pretty close. Left fielder just couldn't quite get it over there as the wind took that one with a little extra on it.
Yeah, you think it's so far onto the foul ball line. Milgren could have almost pretty much been on second base. That's probably the longest throw you could ever make to first base.
I think I didn't really get a good look at the ball right off the bat as Aaron Reister gives the ball right there into center field. Center fielder makes the catch. Milgren thinks about tagging up, but heads back. I think that off the bat it looked straight to the left fielder, and then the wind just kind of took it down the line, which is why Milgren was so close. But either way, another fly out there for the Raiders, as that'll kill him here. We'll see if Ryan Cahoon can hit a nice line drive, give the ball a ride. Cahoon does have a fly ball swing, so we'll see how he can do here. Takes first pitch away. He likes bringing the balls up there, as you can see on that practice swing. 1-0 the count to the Raider catcher. Vandewalker on deck. The pitch to Cahoon. Swung on. High fly ball. Right field foul and out of play. Evens it up at 1-1 there. Didn't see where that ball even really went. Just Cahoon knew kind of off the bat it wasn't a well hit ball. 1-1 the count. 2 outs, 2 runners on to Cahoon. He takes ball in the dirt, and that'll be enough for the runners to advance. As Milgren thought about moving up to home, and then throw down to third gets Tegan Milgren. What are you doing? Tegan Milgren caught napping on the base paths for the 3rd out. We're going to the 4th inning. Raiders still down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
It's baseball season, and I know my kids always seem to bring home enough dirt from the field to create a pitcher's mound. When the battle with dirt and stains leaves you exhausted and feeling like it's an extra inning game, call Service Master by Hyatt and let us hit a home run cleaning carpet. You will feel like you're walking away with a come-from-behind win after Service Master by Hyatt gets your carpet as clean as a relief pitcher's uniform. Call us today at 507-366-7149.
We're back here for the top of the 4th inning. Raiders stranded 2 runners after an error on the base paths. Eli Mickelson out for his technical second inning of work here. He came in after JT Groutman kind of fell apart there in the top of the 3rd. He ended up getting all 3 outs, now out here to try to get all 3 outs in the top of the 4th. Raiders still down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll see what Mickelson has for us here. Raiders, when they're up at bat, they're hitting the ball pretty decently, but they're hitting it right to guys, and they're making errors, both defensively and on the base pass, that are really costing them here. As we'll just see, Mickelson just needs to attack the zone if he can here for the Raiders. That's just what they need out of him right now. So we'll see him here face the Wingers.
Third baseman Jacob Rogers.
Batter is Jacob Rogers. Activity in the Red Wing bullpen. Righty warming up down there. Wind still blowing in here. Mickelson comes set. Misses high. Wind kind of blowing right at the left field line. If you kind of stand on that left field foul line and look right into the field, it'd be blown right in your face. As the 1-0 from Mickelson, Gibson to pop it up out of play. Any ball really going behind the plate today is going out of play with this wind. as it's now 1-1 the count. Leading off the top of the fourth. Mickelson comes set. Kicks and fires, misses high. 2-1 the count. Mickelson on 2-1, fires, finds the zone, 2-2 the count. Mickelson attacking here. Still taking plenty of time between pitches. Mickelson comes set on 2-2. Kick fire, ground ball, sharply hit. Nico Vanderwalker right there. Fields it, steps on first. For the out, Raiders get the leadoff batter to ground out there to the first baseman for out number 1.
Number 7, catcher Reed Hartman.
Catcher Reed Hartman steps in here for the Wingers. Mickelson comes set. Fires here, first pitch. Pitching him backwards. Breaking pitch gets in there for strike 1. 0-1 the count now. Mickelson's next pitch, another breaking pitch. Really slowing him down here.
Great.
Now up 0-2. You can do whatever you want now.
Yeah, great back-to-back pitches from Mickelson. You know, you get ahead of the count. You basically have to pick the poison from this pitch on.
Batter doesn't know what's coming here. Mickelson goes with another one. Gets him swinging. Eli Mickelson sets him down with 3 breaking pitches for strikeout for out number 2. Great job there by Mickelson on those sliders, or whatever he wants to call those. It's a nasty pitch. Getting the K there. 2 outs now, no one on. Mickelson trying to set down the side in order. Calls time, says Cahoon come here. You'd assume they'd have the chemistry built up by now.
A strikeout and a single from number 3 for Red Wing. Those last 2 at-bats.
Mickelson looks in, gets the sign. Looks like he's having a little trouble seeing the sign there from Cahoon. Misses in the dirt there. .616 the time here from Northfield High School. The 1-0 here from Mickelson. Ground ball right side. Molesky not able to get to that ball in time. Red Wings got a nice base hit there. Just going the other way with it. Just kind of getting your hands behind it, poking it out there. Getting a nice result there, getting on base. Back up number 11 for the Wingers. That pitch misses inside. 2 outs, runner on first. Raiders down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Mickelson slide step. Pop fly foul. 1-1 the count.
Just hit the top of that fence down there.
Oh, really?
Just save it from hitting that van.
Well, 1-1 now the count after the foul ball. Mickelson looks back the runner a little bit. Comes set. Fires to the plate. Ground ball right side. Molesky fields. Steps. Throw to first. Pulls him off the bag a little bit. Comes back down on it. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Raiders down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
We're back here for the bottom of the fourth. Ryan Cahoon to lead us off here for the Raiders. He was up when an out was made on the base pass to end the last inning. Nico Vandewalker on deck for him. As we have a new pitcher in here, it's the former left fielder wearing number 8. He's moving in. He has a lot different of a delivery, as I'm not sure how well you can see, but he really goes down and he kind of just squats down. His knee is practically hitting the ground, and even then it's coming from right around his ear, so it's kind of rising almost when he throws that fastball in. It's right around where you kind of expect the hip to be almost, or the side of the body. You really don't expect to see a ball coming out of that angle, which can really mess up a hitter, but we'll see how Cahoon can hit it. We'll see if I'm gassing up that release too much. Cahoon steps in here. Pitcher comes set. First pitch, misses low. Certainly a nice move, though. He gets in there nice and slick. But right around the strike zone. Ball has a nice little zip to it. 1-0 here to Cahoon. Gives it a ride into right field. Off the second baseman. Cahoon is thrown out at first, however. He hit it hard, but just right at a guy.
The first baseman, number 21, Nico Vandewalker.
Now the first baseman, Nico Vandewalker, digging in. Time is 6:20 here. 1 out. Base is empty. The pitch to Vandewalker. Swing and a miss. Nico looking for a big chunk of that one. Comes up empty. Caleb Graw on deck. Adam Molesky in the hole. Ooh. Vandewalker rushed off the plate on that.
Chin music.
Chin music for sure. Has to adjust his helmet. Nico digs back in. 1-1 with 1 out. Vandewalker, hard ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield for a base knock there. Good job by Nico for his second base hit of the game.
Left fielder, number 10, Caleb Graw.
In steps the left fielder, Caleb Graw, wearing number 10. Graw, the 8-hole hitter. Jake Geiger, the leadoff batter in the hole. Adam Molesky on deck for the Raiders. First pitch to Graw, misses low in the dirt. Pitcher comes set after looking Vandewalker back. Pitch on the way to Graw. Swinging, high chopper. Third baseman fields it cleanly. Throw to second. Gets Vandewalker. Throw back to first. Not in time. Graw beats it out. But Red Wing gets the out on the fielder's choice. Now it's going to be Adam Molesky with 2 outs and a runner on first. Just got to try to keep the line moving somehow.
Aiden Molesky.
Aiden walking up to some future here. Two outs. Graw on first. Pitch to Molesky. Swing and a miss there. Had him guessing. And even then, I don't think he was guessing right. Or he was a little late there on the hard slider. 0-1 here. Molesky moving the hands there. 1-1. One here to Molesky with 2 outs. Ground ball high, chopper. Third baseman fields cleanly. Throw on to first. Gets Molesky. We're going to the 5th. Raiders still down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Andy Olson, Community Resource Bank is a pillar in the local community, providing banking, lending, and investment services. Our team continues to be a financial resource to families and businesses. With decades of trusted experience, our team is committed to your financial needs. We're here to work together with you on any project, big or small. Our success comes from our dedicated, knowledgeable, and professional employees. Stop by one of our 2 Northfield locations to see a smiling and familiar face. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouth guard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
We're back here for the top of the 5th. Eli Mickelson out for his now technical 3rd inning work. That top of the 3rd dragged on really long, but I think we're going to be really moving along very quickly here for the rest of the game. Eli Mickelson trying to mold it down the Red Wing Hangers as he did last inning. Did a great job there, as we'll see what he can do here. Try to earn a spot in that rotation. He's just really snapping the ball in here today. He's doing a good job locating and pitching smartly.
Number 2, second baseman, Pietzmeyer.
Second baseman digs in here. Pietzmeyer. Leading off the top of the 5th for the Wingers. Mickelson comes set. Kicks and fires inside part of the plate for strike 1. 0-1 now. Raiders currently down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard to the Red Wing Wingers here. Left-handed hitting second baseman. Digs in on 0-1. The pitch to him. Back in there for strike 2. Good pitch there by Mickelson. Now up 0-2. Mickelson ahead 0-2. Leading off here in the top of the 5th. The pitch. Checks his swing a little bit. Takes ball away. Pops out of Cahoon's glove. 1-2 the count here. No one on, no one out. Leading off the top of the 5th. Raiders down 6-1. Mickelson trying to shut down. Red Wing dugout being loud. Mickelson misses inside there around the shins. Yeah. Mickelson misses up and away there. Loads it up. Full count now. Mickelson's full count pitch. Pop fly left field. Graw there makes the catch for the out. Raiders get out number 1 here to lead off the top of the 5th.
Left fielder number 8, Adam Lowe.
Left fielder Adam Lowe digging in here for the Wingers. Right-handed hitter.
Yeah, Graw looked like he was playing in a little bit on that lefty and was in perfect field position there to make the play.
First pitch there to Lowe in for strike 1, 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 the count, 1 out, no one on.
Holy crap.
Weak little swing and bunt. Didn't really look like he knew what he was doing. 0-2 the count. Mickelson trying to set down the hitter. He had him fooled on that last slider. We'll see what he does here on 0-2. Goes high. Misses. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. The pitch with 1 out. Just misses outside. Evens it up 2-2. Mickelson wanted that one. Mickelson taking a little equipment time out there. He comes set on 0-2, or 2-2, excuse me. Pitch on the way, misses away. Loads it up, full count, 1 out, no one on. Mickelson looking to set down the batter. Wind pretty much died down here, at least where I'm sitting. Flag not going too hard. Still prevalent, but not as hard as it was. As Mickelson misses low and away there. Walks the runner on board here with 1 out. Looking for a double play now.
Number 13, the first baseman, Calvin Nelson.
Nelson now digging in for the Wingers. Runner on first with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Raiders down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Mickelson comes set, fires. High, pop, fly. Right side. Molesky there to make the catch. 4 out, number 2. Raiders got 2 outs now with a runner on first.
Number 16, right fielder Johnny Speltz.
Speltz, the right fielder, now digging in. Of course, took the ball off the face and started that big top third. We'll see what he has in store for us here. Up for the Wingers. Pitch to him, misses up and away. 1-0 count. .6-1 count, or 6-1 the score on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. 1-0 count. That makes a little more sense. In there for a strike 1. 1-1 now the count.
And Mickelson's come into this game and he's been really solid for the Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better relief pitcher than Mickelson.
Especially in a way earlier than you'd expect him to come into the game. As there's a pop fly, left field. Geiger runs out there, makes the catch. We're going to the bottom of the 5th here. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Exams are more than just confirming that you have 20/20 vision. At River Valley Eye Professionals, you'll receive a thorough and detailed evaluation. We look at every part of your eye, from the lashes to the retina, to identify any potential problems and how to address them. Our state-of-the-art facility allows us to provide you with more than just glasses and contact lenses. We help to ensure that your eyes are healthy and remain so for a lifetime. Find out more about how to request an appointment at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
Back for the bottom of the 5th here. Jake Geiger to lead it off for the Raiders. Trying to come down from a big deficit, down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, up against a relief pitcher here from the Red Wing Wingers in his second inning of work. He looked really good throwing from that low angle arm slot there as his back knee is practically on the ground when he goes down there, and it can really mess with the hitter's eyesight there. But sometimes something like that happens where he just can't get it up. But he's mostly been filling up the strike zone here against the Raiders, or he at least was there in his first inning of work. We'll see what he does here in a second. Expecting Geiger to be pretty aggressive here if he wants to be.
Yeah, well, Geiger has 2 flyouts in the outfield. Now, he's got a hold of 2 balls today. Just unfortunately, both of them been caught.
Yeah.
Shortstop, number 2, Jake Geiger.
So Geiger steps up here for the Raiders. Activity in the Red Wing bullpen again. Another righty warming up. Number 22. Pitcher comes set. Kicks, fires to Geiger. Just misses. 1-0 the count now. Raiders down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Count to Geiger 1-0. Now 1-1. Geiger just barely gets a piece of that one. Tries to put a big swing on it. Ends up below it. Expected that breaking pitch to come down just a little more and ended up staying high, moving a little more horizontally. Geiger takes high there on the fastball. That's the part of that low angle arm slot. It kind of rises there, that fastball. Can really mess you up. The 2-1. Geiger, chopper, left side. Third baseman tries to cut it off. Doesn't get a good glove on it. Geiger's got a nice little, we'll call it an infield single. Just be a little nice to the home team there. Mellgren now digging in for the Raiders.
Tegan Mellgren.
Mellgren 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Looking to keep the line moving here for the Raiders. Geiger leading off first, obviously has plenty of speed. First pitch to Mellgren, up and away, ball 1. One 0 to Mellgren now. No outs, runner on first. Pitch to Mellgren, misses high. Catcher has to stand up to grab that one. 2-0 the count. Catcher goes out, talks to his pitcher for a second. They get whatever was going on situated. How to attack the hitter here. Mellgren 2 for 2, as I've mentioned. Might just be pitching around him here. But also Austin Kep on deck. Not a batter you'd really want to see with extra base runners. So we'll see what they do. 2-2 to Tegan Mellgren. Popped up. Looked to be throwing on the outside part of the zone, trying to get Mellgren to roll over or something. 2-1 the count. Mellgren now stepping in. Geiger leading off on first with no outs. 2-1 count to Mellgren. Pitcher comes set. Kicks, fires. Geiger takes off. Pitch misses high. Geiger swipes second. Geiger hits a stain and is on second base now. 3-1 the count now. With a runner in scoring position, no outs for Tegan Mellgren.
A great jump for Jake Geiger, even if the throw was on the money. He's probably beating that out.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Now first base open. We'll see how they pitch Mellgren. As he gets a pitch he likes, off the second baseman's glove into the outfield. Mellgren's got a base knock. Geiger advances to third. Raiders have runners on the corners now after a nice hit from Tegan Mellgren. He gave it a ride and just put just enough on it with just high a launch angle. Just barely getting down there, but it's going to count there. He hit it hard. He gave it a little ride. As there you can see, the second baseman just couldn't quite come down with it. He ended up tipping it, but he couldn't catch it. Austin Kep now up for the Raiders. No outs, runners on the corners. Raiders still down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, looking to change that here.
You got Kep single in the first inning, and then that really deep fly ball in the third inning.
Raiders would take that again here, especially with the speedy Geiger on third. But Kep takes ball 1 there. We'll see if Mellgren takes off here. It's a pretty important run, as all the runners are right now, so you really don't want to give up and out on the base paths. As Kep takes high. And if you're Red Wing, if they take off, you want to get that out. I don't think you really care about that runner on third. You might think about him a little bit, but you do want to get that out when you're this far ahead if you're Red Wing.
Especially with Austin Kep, your batter.
Mellgren fakes a little bit, takes a few extra steps, but really just a aggressive secondary lead. 2-1 now the count to Kep. No outs, runners on the corners. Geiger on third, Mellgren on first. Austin Kep the batter. Pitcher comes set. The 2-1. Mellgren takes off. Kep takes high. Fake throw to second. 3-1 now with 2 runners in scoring position for the Raiders.
And with a 3-1 count, runners in scoring position, this is what you want when you're a batter.
Absolutely, Kep. Perfect time to do something here or take, as he takes. Kemp draws the walk. Raiders got the bases loaded with no outs for Seth Thompson.
Designated hitter, number 8, Seth Thompson.
Red Wing to take a mound visit here.
Yeah, so Thompson grounded into a double play first inning. A nice single in the third inning right behind Kemp. So, hoping for another single.
Yeah, solid contact, scores a run.
Or two, probably,
Yeah.
with Melgren on second base. That's most likely going to be two.
A solid fly ball scores a run, though, with Geiger on third, too. So really, if you can find 30% of a barrel, Raiders can probably find a run here. Thompson. But before that, Red Wing will make a pitching change. Get a different look in here. We're going to take an ad break. We'll be back to you in a little bit. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Champion Sports is your one-stop shop for baseball and softball gear this spring. With a wide selection of bats, gloves, and game day merch for kids and adults alike. Whether you're a Raider, Knights, or Ole fan, Champion Sports is your go-to for fan apparel and swag. Champion Sports has it all. Find us online at championsportsnorthfield.com or check us out on Facebook and Instagram to know where the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Are you looking for funds to support your business's growth? Aaron Nibby here for Franzen Bank and Trust. Franzen offers loans and other financial services designed to meet your needs. As an SBA preferred lender, Franzen Bank can help you save time by expediting the loan process from application to funding. Franzen is also consistently named a top 504 and 7A lender in Minnesota. Start your next business adventure today at franzenbank.com/SBA. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
We're back here in the bottom of the fifth. Seth Thompson up here with a new pitcher in. Bases loaded, no outs. We'll see what Thompson has. First pitch on the way, in the dirt. Runners hold. Thompson takes that one. 1-0 the count. Thompson digs back in here on a 1-0. The 1-0 to Thompson, taking strike there, not his pitch. Good take there. You don't need to swing at that one.
Thompson being your four-hitter, he's got some power. That's one swing away from bringing this to a one-run ball game.
You don't even really want that, though, because that fastball misses away. You want to see a double. You don't want a home run necessarily. It's obviously nice, but that's really what kills a rally, is when the bases end up cleared. 2-1 now the count. Thompson. The pitch on the way. Swing. Big one, fouls it off, just gets a piece. 2-2 the count. Two the count. Pitcher comes set, kicks, fires. Thompson takes ball 3. Great take there to load up the count.
Hey, either way, Seth, either way. Here we go, wait.
Not tempted on that one. Full count now. Bases loaded, no outs. Seth Thompson, the batter. Thompson digs in. Pitcher comes set. He kicks and fires. Thompson draws the walk. Raiders walk in a run. They'll take that one. Geiger scores on the bases loaded walk. Thompson brings him in somehow. Exactly what they needed.
Aaron Reister.
Here's your third baseman, Aaron Reister, up with the bases loaded, no outs in a 4-run ball game here. Raiders down 6-2 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard now. Pitcher looks in, gets the sign. Throw. Misses inside. Catcher doesn't like the call. Reister up early, 1-0. Now. Bases still loaded. 2-0 the count. Reister making him throw. Probably take until he has a strike here. And even then, probably take until he has 2 unless he really likes it. 2-0 the count. The pitch. Ball 3. He's definitely taken all the way here. He walked the last batter as catcher comes out here, as you would assume.
Yeah, if I'm Reister here, I'm stepping in the box, and I'm not even thinking about swinging the bat.
I'm stepping in the box. I'm giving my biggest. I'm gonna take a power swing, fake motion before the swing, and then I'm taking all the way for sure. Ryan Cahoon, red hot hitter on deck here for the Raiders. 3-0 count. Reister steps in. Pitcher comes set. Raiders getting loud here in the dugout. The pitch. Finds the zone. Strike 1 there. Reister did have the take all the way sign. I did see Spitz give it to him. 3-1 here. You're thinking you're probably taking anyways. You are ready to hit if you really like it. But the 3-1 on the way to Reister. Swinging, line drive, right side. Second baseman Fields. Throw to second, gets him. Throw back to first. Offline, out of play. Runner will score. Raiders score 2 on a fielder's choice and an error there. Red Wing gets 1 out. Raiders cut it down to 6-4 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Reister puts the ball in play. Good things happen. Wingers take a mound visit here. Ryan Cahoon due up as it looks as the coach has a word with the umpire about something.
I think he's wondering if the ball would be deemed out of play. I don't know where it really ended up.
The ball, our view of where the ball was cut off by the dugout here. I'm not sure if it might have ended up in a weird position.
Or talking about the base runner interference for the throw, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
You never know. There's just many situations where the ump can question it.
The ball was not out of play. If the ball was out of play, Reister would be on second, but he's on first. So the runner just scored based off of Wingers not being able to get to the ball in time. But it does look like they are arguing something on second base.
Number 12, Ryan Cahoon.
Winger coach wants a call there. Still talking to the umpire. Now finally breaking up. Umpire doesn't look too amused. Runner on first, 1 out here. Ryan Cahoon digging in for the Raiders. In the bottom of the 5th, Raiders down by 2, 6-4 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. They've scored 3 of those runs in this inning here with just 1 out. Cahoon comes up empty, first pitch swinging. He expected that fastball to just kind of stay in the zone a little more, be a little higher. Ends up dropping down on him. The 0-1 now to Cahoon as the pitcher takes his time. Bounces off the plate. 1-1 the count.
With 1 out, Reister on first base. Usually we see Jack Pribble.
Yeah, but Reister obviously not catching today. The catcher is Ryan Cahoon, the batter. Reister at first, excuse me. He's playing third in the field. Cahoon takes the inside fastball. Reister, probably his first time running the bases all year. I'm sure he's been running them in practice, but first time in a game. The 2-1 to Cahoon. Hard hit. Left center. That's going to be down for a base hit. Ryan Cahoon staying hot. Keeping the line moving. Raiders got 2 runners on with 1 out.
Our first baseman, number 21, Nico Vanderwalker.
Nico Vanderwalker, the batter here for the Raiders. Spitzak comes up very close, giving him some words, as it is Jack Pribble running on first base for the catcher Ryan Cahoon. Pribble been the designated runner all year as high school level. Pitcher-catcher can both have a courtesy runner, if you would like. Raiders usually DH for the pitcher. And
yeah, I mean, if you can utilize a speedy guy on the bases, might as well use him.
100%. 2 runners on here, 1 out. Vandewalker, the batter. Pitcher kicks, fires in the dirt. Runner's taken off. Reister's got third easy. Reister recognized it as soon as it left the pitcher's hand. Both runners advance.
And now you have the tying run on second base.
Yeah.
You know, Vandewalker had a rip up the middle in his last at bat.
And we're going to have a pitching change here. I think we have to. With Red Wing, I think this is their second mound visit, technically. Coach takes the ball, and we are going to take an ad break. We'll be back here. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com. Don't go anywhere. Tying run in scoring position.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
It's baseball season, and I know my kids always seem to bring home enough dirt from the field to create a pitcher's mound. When the battle with dirt and stains leaves you exhausted and feeling like it's an extra inning game, call Service Master by Hyatt and let us hit a home run cleaning carpet. You will feel like you're walking away with a come-from-behind win after Service Master by Hyatt gets your carpet as clean as a relief pitcher's uniform. Call us today at 507-366-7149.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
We're back here, still in the bottom of the 5th with a 1-0 count, actually. Nico Vandewalker now facing a new pitcher. It's a lefty in for the first time. I think this is just the second lefty the Raiders have seen all season. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Nico Vandewalker with the chance to tie it up with the runner on second base. First pitch to him, or second pitch to him, technically. First pitch from the new pitcher.
Number 16, Johnny Speltz.
Misses inside, 2-0 the count. Pitcher is Johnny Speltz. He comes set. Leg kick, fire. Vandewalker rips it down left field, slices foul. He gave it a ride. He put a lot into that swing, but just couldn't quite straighten it out. It went down the line straight for a while, and then it eventually just cut out.
And that's your game-time double right there, if that thing's fair.
Absolutely. But left fielder is playing pretty close to that line there. We'll see if Nico can get another good pitch to hit here on 2-1. He thought he had one there, but ends up empty at a pitch above his head.
Yeah, he probably liked the outcome of that last foul ball, so he's probably like, let me do it again, but straighten it out.
Yep. Got to keep the head down now, 2-2. 1 out. Need a ball in play. Comes up empty. A massive strikeout for Red Wing as he sets down Vandewalker swinging. Now to face the left fielder, Caleb Graw.
Left fielder, number 10, Caleb Graw.
Graw steps up here, 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Raiders down by 2. Takes first pitch high. Second baseman Aiden Molesky on deck. Graw the 8-hitter, Molesky the 9. Still in the bottom of the 5th, Raiders down 6-4 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard to the Red Wing Wingers. Misses inside there. 2-0. The count to Graw. The pitch finds a zone there. 2-1. 2 outs. Graw looking for a base knock. The 2-1 on the way to Graw. Misses high. Graw looking for a pitch he likes.
Graw has a single and grounded into a fielder's choice his last at bat.
He pops that one foul, loads up the count. Here with 2 outs. 2 outs, 2 runners on. First base open here. Full count. The pitch to Graw. Ball 4. Caleb Graw draws the walk. Loads up the bases there on a full count ball for the 9-0 hitter, Aiden Molesky.
Number 1, the second baseman, Aiden Molesky.
Aiden might have the best lockup song on this team. First pitch to him, taken high. Future takes ball 1.
And as a 9-hole hitter, here's one way you can move up the batting order very quickly.
This is how you prove yourself here. Molesky just trying to earn some playing time. He takes ball there. A walk would be massive here for the Raiders. Molesky gets the vote of confidence from his coach Spitzak. Steps in here on 2-0. 2 outs, bases loaded here. Comes set, kicks, fires. Strike 1 there, up and in, part of the zone. Good job there attacking. Molesky has seen this pitcher throw quite a few balls, though. Got to be ready to take. The 2-1, taking high. 3-1, Molesky's taking all the way. I think that it's, you got to, if you're in Molesky's position here, you got to trust the rest of this team. Just kind of try to keep this line moving, unless it's the perfect pitch here on 3-1. He's taken there. He says, all right, I'll take that strike. Runner's taken off. Everyone in motion here. Full count, bases loaded, 2 outs. Raiders down by 2 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Base hit scores 2 runs with everyone running.
Maybe 3. Molesky draws the walk, cuts it down to a 1-run game for the Raiders. Aiden Molesky, plate discipline, pulls through, and we're back to the top of the order. Great plate appearance there from Aiden Molesky. Walks in the run. Jake Geiger, the batter here for the Raiders.
And we have officially batted around the order as Geiger led off this inning with a single.
Yeah. The first pitch to Geiger here in his second at-bat of the inning. Ball 1.
2 outs, bases loaded, leadoff batter up the bat.
The tying run 90 feet away. Jack Pribble on third base. Courtesy running for Ryan Cahoon.
Yeah, we kind of sound like a broken record, but like Geiger's always up in these clutch moments, it seems like this season.
Yeah, that's kind of, I saw something that the leadoff hitter in a full major league season gets more at-bats with runners in scoring position than a 4-hole hitter. As the umpire comes out, I think they need a new ball.
The pitcher
didn't think anything was wrong for it. Yeah. Catcher might have said something.
Interesting.
Umpire kind of said you have to take a new ball. 2-0 the count here. The throw on the way to Geiger. Taking. He knew it was a strike. And you got to be ready to swing, too. You know, you've seen so many guys walk up here. You kind of do expect a walk almost as a batter, but you need to be ready to swing at those. 2-1 now. 3-1 now.
Yeah, if you're Geiger, you know, he's been patient. Always has a patient approach. He's walked so many people. He's walked 2 people in a row.
Yeah. And
there's no rush to hit a ball.
Yeah, exactly. The tying run is 1 ball away. Geiger takes strike. We're back to a full count. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Raiders down by 1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
High pressure situation.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Yeah. Massive pitch here. Pitcher comes set. Everyone's taking off. The throw. Geiger, ground ball. Chopper, left side. Shortstop's got a tough play. Runner caught up in no man's land at third. Raiders are going to get the run, though. Running him back. Graw is tagged out, but the Raider run scores. This game's tied. We're going to the 6th inning. tied 6-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
We're back here for the top of the sixth. Game now tied 6-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. A massive bottom half of the fifth inning there for the Northfield Raiders. They scored 5 runs on just a bunch of walks, a bunch of hits. They kept the line moving, trusting the next guy in the order, and it ended up working out. Now tied up here after Red Wing held a 5-1 lead.
Shortstop, number 1, Christian Kaler.
It's the shortstop, number 1, Christian Kaler, the batter for the Red Wing Wingers. Stepping up in here up against Eli Mickelson, still on the mound for the Raiders. Mickelson calls time, fixes the dirt on the mound. Mickelson comes set now. First pitch misses away. That ball's fouled off. Evens it up at 1-1. Mickelson's 1-1, misses low and away. 2-1 the count. That ball shook the camera a little bit. Now 3-1. Mickelson trying to find the zone here. Line drive off of Reister's glove, jumping up in the air. It's going to be a base knock. Aaron Reister got a few feet up in the air. He got a glove on it, but he couldn't hold on to it. Great job there. Great attempt.
The catcher
from Aaron Reister, just couldn't quite bring it down.
The third baseman, number 10, Jacob Rogers.
Now runner on first, no outs. Mickelson out of the stretch, shows bunt, doesn't get it down, or pulls it back. 0-1. The count. Mickelson showing bunt again. He gets it down. Reister charging. Fields steps first. Gets the out. Great play there by Aaron Reister. Charging around getting the out, but runner does advance on the sack bunt. Runner on second base now with 1 out for the Red Wing Wingers.
The catcher, number 7, Reed Hartman.
Reed Hartman, the catcher, digging in now for the Wingers. Mickelson comes set. Fires. Gets weak contact. Foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Mickelson fires, misses high. 1-1 now. 1-1 the count with 1 out, runner on second. Mickelson gets him to foul that one off. Now 1-2. 1-2 the count with 1 out. Runner on second base. Mickelson looking to shut this one down. Get the Raider bats back going up. Tegan Melgren, Austin Kesseth Thompson due up for the Raiders in the bottom half of the inning. 1-2 count. Mickelson fires, fouls it off. They let that ball go. 1-2 now. Mickelson looking to put away here. Haven't seen a whole lot of strikeouts here. Red Wing doing a really good job putting the ball in play. The 1-2 from Mickelson. Curveball just misses outside. Cahoon had to leave the set there to go grab that one. Two the count. Runner on second with 1 out. Ground ball, Molesky high, chopper. Gets the field, throw to first, gets him. Now 2 outs with a runner on third after he advances on the ground ball.
Yeah, great play by Molesky. Making sure that bad hop doesn't lead to another run.
Yeah, exactly. He does a great job just keeping himself calm, letting the ball bounce up, grab it right above his head. 2 outs now, runner on third. Red Wing batter pops it up, and that ball is going to be right over here. Ryan Cahoon makes the catch for the 3rd out. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Game tied 6-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
The Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club off Highway 3 in Northfield.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 6th. A new pitcher in for the Wingers. It's number 1. He's going to be facing Tegan Melgren, Austin Seth Thompson in the bottom half of the 6th here for the Raiders. Raiders would really like to get a run here so they don't have to try to walk it off in the bottom of the 7th. Expecting Mickelson to go out for the 7th again for the Raiders in the top of the inning. But you never know. Could see Grant Hutton come in to close or someone else like maybe Tegan Melgren if he gets a chance to go warm up. Game tied 6-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here, bottom of the 6th. Melgren due up wearing number 5. Pitcher taking his time here, throwing a lot of warm-up pitches. 2 left now. Raiders looking to just get on base, keep the line moving. Base hit after base hit, walk after walk. Just eventually get a rally going. That's how they really get going. That's how you get runs on the board. Raiders need a run or 2 here. Really want to get on the board before the 7th inning. Then you're not trying to walk it off. Then that takes a lot of that pressure off. When you walk up knowing that you have to try to walk it off, it's a lot different than when you just try to go up there and just try to get a run on the board.
Tegan Melgren.
Batter is Tegan Melgren. He steps in. And the first pitch from the new pitcher is underway. Melgren fouls that one off very weakly. Ball went right off the handle there of the bat. Just a high spin and pop fly. 0-1. Melgren leading it off here for the Raiders in the bottom of the 6th. 2-3-4 due up. Melgren hits a soft little dribbler there to third base, and the throw is offline. Melgren's digging for 2. Melgren's running around. He's got second base on the E5 tee, and Melgren puts the ball in play, and good things happen. Great job there by Melgren with a little league double as he gets on there in scoring position, and that counts. Raiders got a runner in scoring position.
Yeah. Great awareness, running to first knowing that the right fielder had to haul over to get that back up.
It's tough for a right fielder at this field. There's just so much room back there as the ball can really just, especially if the ball bounces off the fence. I don't know if it did, but if it hits a pole or something over there, it can go anywhere. Now no outs, runner on second here for Austin Kep. Slide step delivery there, finds the strike zone.
Yeah, the first baseman dove for the ball to try to get that good scoop.
Yeah.
So you already ruled him out not getting the ball.
Yeah, he laid fully out. Catcher wasn't really there. Pitcher wasn't there. Third baseman threw it on the run, trying to get it there in time as Melgren was flying down the line. Melgren ends up on second.
Kep's reached twice this game, a walk, a single, and that big bomb of a fly ball to the center fielder.
With Melgren on second, a big bomb of a fly out would probably move him up to third with then just one out. Raiders would take that.
A bad throw.
Yeah.
Maybe even get him home.
Absolutely. 2-1 now. The pitch to Kep. Ground ball foul between the legs there.
Oh, into the dugout. Into the Red Wing dugout.
Those dugouts, I don't know if you've ever slipped into any of those dugouts there, especially that third base dugout. There's just something about that one. It's just a hazard for my age group. 2-2 the count. Runner on second here to Kep. Slide step pitch underway. Kep, high chopper down the third base line, but foul. Took a massive bounce after it left the grass. I mean, it hit a little spot right there, and it probably got 15 feet up in the air.
Yeah, there's a little lip where the grass and the dirt meet right in front of third base. It hit perfectly on that, but that was on a rope.
Yeah.
That was hit pretty hard, so Kep probably going to second. Melgren definitely scoring. Raiders are up. If that is fair ball.
Kep takes high there. Full count now. No outs, runner on second.
Slow start to the season for Kep, but the one thing is he has great plate discipline.
Yeah.
He'll work the count 3-2 almost every single time.
Hasn't lost that at all. Full count now to Kep. Slide step under the way. Plunks him. Kep, probably the biggest ball magnet on this team, gets hit there. Seth Thompson up.
Number 8, Seth Thompson.
You can tell that stung Kep a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
His face was...
Yeah, that one got him. Dugout loved it, as they always do.
Probably bring a little bit of tears to the eyes, maybe, if it hit the right spot.
Oh, for sure. It can get you there. Pitcher gets a little more... I don't know if it's a balk warning from the base umpire, but something's said to him. No outs, 2 runners on here. Seth Thompson, the batter. He pops it up, foul. And left fielder ranging over. It goes out of play. Long strike there for Seth Thompson. The umpire had to run over to the third base dugout to go get it.
Yeah,
usually don't see that a whole lot.
From our point of view, looked pretty far over the gate. If I was the ump, I'd just stop running.
Yeah. Next pitch, Thompson gets the bunt down, little drag bunt, pitcher fields, throw to first, just gets him, and a perfect sack bunt gets both runners up right down the first baseline. Seth Thompson gets it done, brings up Aaron Reister with 2 runners in scoring position and only 1 out here in a tie game in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, Thompson, beautiful baseball. You get that bunt right down the first baseline, but to credit Red Wing, good defense, obviously well practiced for second baseman to be right there.
certainly doing a good job here. Pitch to Reister, misses high. 1-0 the count.
Reister scored 2 innings ago on he got on base on a fielder's choice.
Next pitch, pop fly, right field. Right fielder will make the catch. No, foul ball is the call. We don't have an eyes on it clearly. So a long strike for Aaron Reister. He'll do it again at 1-1 now.
Yeah, I couldn't see it, but Melgren took off to home, so
yeah.
He had to have been almost making a play on it.
Yeah, Melgren was tagging. Pitcher out of the windup. 1-1 count. Reister gives it a ride there. Right center fielder makes the catch awkwardly. Runner tags. Raiders take the lead. Aaron Reister with a sac fly. Scores Tegan Melgren from third. Raiders have a 7-6 lead here on the Heritage Bank scoreboard in the bottom of the 6th inning. Raiders have taken the comeback, and they have taken the lead.
Pitcher number 12, Ryan Cahoon.
Here's Ryan Cahoon. As you can see there, you can't really see from the camera. Austin Kemp on third base looks a little gassed there. 2 outs here. Runner on third to Ryan Cahoon looking for an insurance run. Ball goes up in the zone. Catcher pops up to catch it, but looks kept right back.
Yeah, the Raiders taking the lead. Usually your closer comes in. We've seen Hutton come in, relief. Mainly it's Mickelson.
Yeah, Mickelson is your closer.
But he's been out there. You don't know if they've already gone through the batting order. How many times?
Twice now, probably.
Against Mickelson, you don't know if it's who you want to face.
As Cahoon gives that ball a ride. Tall fly ball into right center. Center fielder runs in, makes the catch. We're going to the 7th. Raiders up 7-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching NorthfieldLive.com.
Of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair, shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or a major collision, Valley Auto House can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle's repairs. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield, open at 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, or you can find us at valleyautohouse.net, or you can give us a call at 507-663-1217. Go Raiders!
We're back here for the 7th inning. Eli Mickelson out to close this one for the Raiders after they took the lead there in the bottom of the 6th after a sac fly from the third baseman, Aaron Reister. Raiders looking to close this one out here after completing the comeback, taking the lead. Originally down 6-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. They've clawed back, now up 7-6. Looking to close this one out here with a 1-run lead. Mickelson looking to shut down these wingers. And up to bat first is probably the hitter who's looked the best in the box, number 11 here for the wingers.
11,
He's timed up a few hits here. Tyson Durnell steps up in, trying to get on board.
He's 0 for 2 today. A walk, strikeout, and a ground ball to the second baseman.
He comes up empty there. I suppose that I remember in his first at-bat, he timed up a JT Groutman fastball pretty well on a foul ball. But that was really it, I guess. Now he's behind 0-1. Swinging at a ball on the dirt there on the breaking pitch from Mickelson. 0-2. After this game, we're going to run over, set up for lacrosse. That game will probably be a little late, too. Apologies for that, but we will be there. Mickelson's next pitch misses outside. 1-2 the count. Mickelson comes set. Kicks and fires. Checks his swing. Cahoon doesn't hold on to it.
Another life.
Another life there. He got just enough of it where it moved just about an inch. Cahoon couldn't hold on to it. Mickelson gets the sign. The 1-2. Fly ball. Pop fly. Foul. We'll do it again at 1-2. Matter knew it was foul the whole way. Digs in 1-2 again here. Trying to get on base. Winger's trying to come back into this one. Mickelson's pitch. Strike 3 looking. Mickelson sets him down for out number 1 here in the top of the 7th. Fantastic job there. Payton getting the strikeout.
Pietzmeyer.
Mickelson steps up here. Batter is Pietzmeyer. We're in number 2. Mickelson, first pitch to him. Curveball in there for strike number 1. Cahoon just popped out of his glove there with the ball spinning around. Having a little trouble gripping onto that curveball there. 0-1. 0-2. Same pitch, same result. Cahoon holds on to it. Mickelson could go to that well again or pump up the heat here. We'll see what he goes with. Goes back to it. Gets a little weak contact. 0-2 remains the count here. We'll see if he goes for the fastball or if he goes for that back door or back foot. You ain't want to see a back foot slider there. Just break in, start low and in, and break even farther. He goes for the low and in fastball. Misses now 1-2. Usually after those first 3 pitches being sliders, you'd want to throw the fastball off that slider. There's another slider there. Foul. Vandewalker let it roll. But you'd usually want to just tunnel it in so it looks going the same way as those sliders started out when it just kind of stays down that path. Instead, he goes for the same ending point. Now he gets another little dribbler there. Still 1-2. Mickelson steps off, resets himself. The 1-2 count, the pitch. Plunks him. Mickelson hits him in the backside. Wingers have a base runner there. Out of character there for Eli Mickelson. As he plunks the batter. Now is a double play in play, however. Runner on first with 1 out. Raiders up 7-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, excuse me. Seven hitter up here. Mickelson fires with 1 out. Misses high there, looking to change up speeds. We'll see if this runner takes off. Mickelson's next pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-1 count here, 1 out, runner on first. Mickelson trying to end this one. Raiders up by 1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Slide step delivery, curveball, pop foul. 1-2 the count. Umpire's out of balls, so hopefully not too many more fouled off. Mickelson's 1-2, ground ball. Geiger, Fields, throw to second, 1 out. Throws back to first, not in time. Game keeps going for at least 1 more. They get the fielder's choice, but not the double play. Now 2 outs here. Runner on first. Raiders trying to make this the last at-bat of the game. We got a pinch hitter here. Number 19 entering the game here for the first time, coming in for number 13 for the Red Wing Wingers.
Number 19, Logan Norquist.
Logan Norquist, the batter. Runner on first, 2 outs. Mickelson looking to end this one. Mickelson looks in. Comes set. Slide step fire, curveball, misses up and away. 1-0. Surprised to see Mickelson not going with the fastball. He might be feeling some fatigue here. Why he's going to that breaking stuff so much.
Batter was looking down at his wrist guard.
Yeah, no, they have a play sheet.
Yeah, the wrist guard play sheet.
Yeah.
And in this situation, I wouldn't think anything's on, but
they might be looking to get that runner in scoring position. But there's a ground ball right side. Mickelson fields it. He's going to step on first. Raiders complete the comeback and complete the victory. Eli Mickelson, what a day in relief on the mound. Have a game, kid. We're going to take an ad break. We're going to be back with our Service Master by a post-game recap. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. You're watching Raider Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
A brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Northfield Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. Practice their communication skills by providing play-by-play and color announcing, getting interviews with fellow students or coaches, or writing stories. They can showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media, running cameras for events, or producing a game like the one you're watching now. We also utilize the talents of adults to help mentor and provide a quality experience for the students. If you or someone you know might be interested in growing our coverage, you're welcome to call, text, or email us from the Northfield Live page at any time.
We're back for our post-game show here, brought to you by Service Master by Ayatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. Raiders go down 6-1 after the top of the third, but they end up completing the comeback, winning 7-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. A fantastic win from the Northfield Raiders as you see them out there in right field running off those mistakes that they did make, as there were a few, but Raiders ended up making the comeback. The bats came alive finally. The line kept moving. Raiders kept drawing walks, getting hits, just doing what they needed to do and perfectly executing that. Doing a great job there, as it's just a fantastic win here from the Northfield Raiders. A real big morale booster. JT Grauman had a really strong first 2 innings of his start. Kind of fell apart there in the third, but then Mickelson came in and he really shut him down there. He only allowed one inherited runner to score after he came in, and then that was it. He really shut down the Wingers. So that's really nice to see. It would be cool to see if he can work his way into the rotation. Really nice game from every single Raiders starting hitter. The whole lineup pulled through today, which is great. I don't think there was a single person who didn't have a quality plate appearance, which is absolutely what you love to see. Just a great win, great comeback win, a great win that could really help define a season here for the Northfield Raiders.
Yeah, and to highlight one person, I'd probably say Tegan Malgren, 3 for 4, got on base all 4 times on an error. So he played phenomenal. I mean, this whole Raider team, I think they had almost 12 or 13 hits. Like that's a great team game to complete a comeback. And like you said, Mickelson, we've only seen him in relief mainly this season. Late relief, came in. Was it 4 innings? 4 or 5 innings? 5 innings. 5 innings, and he really just stopped the game right there. Yeah. And he let the bats do the work, and it automatically flips itself. The bats did the work for Mickelson. Mickelson did the work for the bats.
Yep.
So
great win from the Raiders. Great win from the team. We're going to end it here today. I've been Joey Hudson, Ian Stanton joining me up here in the booth. After this, we're going to go run over, set up lacrosse. So make sure to tune into that on